In this morning's Business Insight, a Cincinnati neighborhood that doesn't get a lot of attention has caught the eye of the Federal Reserve Bank. Evanston is one of 3 neighborhood revitalizations highlighted in a new report from the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland on local housing conditions. It noted that mortgage delinquencies have fallen by half since 2012. Foreclosures have plummeted from 7% in 2012 to 2% in 2015, and median property values shot up 25% in a year to more than $88,000. Development, including University Station, adjacent to Xavier University, where Delizio Pizza just opened, has helped too. And the Port of Greater Cincinnati Development Authority has started a program to acquire and rehab up to 40 single-family homes in Evanston. 14 are already sold. Joining us to talk about the revitalization of Evanston is Liz Bloom, director of the Community Building Institute, a partnership between Xavier and the United Way, and Anzora Adkins, president of the Evanston Community Council. They are with Business Courier producer Kelly Leon in the studio. Ladies.
Thanks, Peg. And full disclosure, I also work at Xavier, so I know these ladies very, very well.
Yes.
And congratulations on this recognition by the Federal Reserve. You know, we read these articles in the paper, and some people, I think, tend to think, oh, well, that's great, that just happened. And you've been working on this for a lot of years.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about the work that went into what is now happening in Evanston.
Well, actually, the developers have helped us to move forward, of course, the city of Cincinnati. But about 5 years ago, the city implemented a plan, NEP, Neighborhood Enhancement Program, and they looked at all of the assets and challenges that we were facing in the community, and the city staff targeted those challenges that we certainly needed to work on.
And as Peg was reading, both of you were smiling at those statistics.
Yes.
How do you feel about that, seeing that?
It's great. It's great. To follow up on something that Ms. Atkins said, she talked about some of the developers who have been in the neighborhood. It feels like lots of little steps for a very long time. I mean, we were talking on the way over about the Nyer project that was Keystone. That's about 8 years old now. Model came in probably 7 years ago, worked with the port, demolished the St. Ledger building, which had been a big eyesore for years, turned it into a wonderful St. Ambrose apartment building, which is lots of wonderful apartments for families in the neighborhood, which was near the Reach project, which was these 40 units that are being renovated. So it feels like lots of little steps, and then when you get to a point where we really have statistics that show the change, it's great.
Yes, very much so, and we certainly applaud Keystone Park at 71 in Dana, because that was the first revitalization project in the Evanston area, and Dan Nye is a really chief supporter of the Evanston Council. But I can't say too much about Xavier University Community Building Institute, because they have really helped us with the planning and actually employees to help with the revitalization, the move, especially in the Evanston Employment Resource Connection, where we offer residents to come in and get online to apply for jobs. We do not offer jobs, and other resources as needed.
And the Federal Reserve specifically mentioned that partnership with Xavier, but like you were saying, Liz, it's a combination of a lot of partnerships. Really, that seems to be the key to, and persistence.
Yes.
Lots of persistence.
I think the community had a clear vision of where they wanted to go. And then then partners can understand how they can contribute, right? The city of Cincinnati was actively involved. The port was actively involved. Model was actively involved. Of course, the university has been there all along. I think it was about the neighborhood being clear about what they wanted to accomplish, and then partners understanding how they can contribute and what their role can be and how they can do that in ways that support their mission. So you're right, it didn't happen overnight. but it's been sort of this persistent march in the same direction, which is, it's been, and you got to credit community leadership
Yes.
for being clear about what they want to accomplish.
Well, and I wish we had more time to talk about it, because this is just the beginning. So great that you got this distinction. You've been doing this for a while. This is another step, and you'll continue to be hard at work, I'm sure. This isn't the end.
Yes, because we have implemented a 10-year plan for the community, and thanks to our chairperson that wrote the plan for us in reference to committees to work on certain things in the community.
Yeah.
We have a strong community council.
Well, and we will continue to follow that. Let's have you back, and unfortunately we're out of time for now. So.